I had just about enough of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking game. Hello everybody, welcome back to more Pokemon Fire Red. I'm Fabulous Gamer here, and in this episode we're going through the hell of all hells, Rock Tunnel. In my childhood, this place was without a shadow of a doubt the biggest hellhole ever. I mean it, seriously, this was the biggest hellhole ever in my childhood. Why? A, I never got Flash. B, I never understood English. And C, when I went in here, I never got out, so I had to start the effing game over 3 times before I understood what the hell I had to do. Pokemon, right, ready, go. And there's me sitting on my ass ranting, because that's what I do. Yeah. So we're gonna try to karate chop this Cubone. Cubone is actually a pretty good Pokemon. I'm not gonna use it for my team, but as I said, throughout this game I'm gonna substitute some of the Pokemon as I'm able to catch better Pokemon. I'm gonna substitute the bad Pokemon that I'm not gonna use for my team for better Pokemon. So yeah. So I finally chosen which Pokemon I'm gonna use for my team. It was a hard decision though, but I finally have gotten to my senses, and I'm just spamming Razor Leaf, aren't I? I finally got to my senses. I'm finally going to, you know, what the hell am I talking about again? I finally got to my senses, and now I know what Pokemon I'm gonna use throughout this LP. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And Kurama grew to level 24. Game over. Flawless victory. Fatality. Okay, let's get on our bicycle. Wait, what? What the hell happened there? I had no clue. Whatever, let's just talk to this guy. I draw illustrations of Pokemon and I'm home. Dude, we don't have a life. We can get our life together. No, wait, I suppose it's something more like, wait, I don't have a life, you don't have a life, why don't we be together having no life? And why am I using first whites? Why? Because I'm an idiot. Well, then again, maybe Karate Chop would do something about that thing. Ugh. Damn it, Uzaru, you never do anything useful anymore. Never send a monkey out to do a plant's job. Or a toad. Or a plant and toad. Okay, so you're smart enough to use confusion when I don't want you to use confusion. Fine. What I was gonna say, yeah. Have you guys noticed that all the, you know, Kanto stars are in fact reptiles? Let's see here. I'm exhausted. I mean, seriously, look at it. Charizard is a lizard. Blastoise is a tortoise. And Venusaur is basically just a big toad / plant. So yeah. You go over there, you gotta find a revive. Revive basically just revives a Pokemon from the dead, or as these Pokemon people like to call it, from unconsciousness, which doesn't really make any sense because, you know, I don't often come here, but I'll value. It doesn't really make sense how you can wake somebody up from unconsciousness, like using an item. But then again, you can't really blame me for calling a Pokemon up from the dead. I mean, it's called a revive, as in, you know, reviving somebody. So, you know. And I hate Star's Afflictions. Come on, use your chocolate dipped powers. Super special awesome chocolate. Whatever. I was trying to use a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged reference there, but no, screw it. And here we go, Mr. Tweetums. You have not seen any action in this video, or I believe you haven't seen it actually in the previous video. But the reason I never let, you know, Dumbo be in there is because, well, Bulbasaur tends to have a very high special defense, and it's very better to just throw Mr. Tweedums at him. I said I'm not gonna use what I'm gonna use I'm gonna use underused Pokemon for this LP. Well, I really am. My repel rock. Sorry, I used Yawn Attack. It was not very effective because I'm not falling asleep. What I was gonna say, yeah. Where the hell was I? What I was talking about again? Well, I'm doing a Pokemon update, so it has to be something Pokemon related. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna use. Of course, I had to fight him infecting myself. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best rock, because you're a hiker and you use rock type. A hiker has a fighting type? What has this world come to? 2012 must be the end of the world. Okay, anyway, what I was gonna say again? And there I am, getting myself off track. Yeah, I'm gonna using underused Pokemon makes this LP, you know, a little bit better, because now you guys get to see what Let's Plays, what Pokemon can be good and such. And I believe not many LPers actually has had the guts to pick Bulbasaur, because I've only actually seen only one LP where somebody has used Bulbasaur, and that's Conroy's. While, you know, most people use Charizard, or no, most people use Charmander obviously, and a few use Fire Away. I rocked you! Get it, rocked? People usually use Charmander or Squirtle for some reason. Charmander is the most overused one. Squirtle is also pretty much overused, and nobody gives enough love to Bulbasaur, but maybe it's because it's a grass type. Maybe I'm lost in here. You can't maybe be lost in here. Either you're lost or you're not. You're obviously just standing here like an idiot. So I suppose yes, you must be lost in here. And here, have some razor leaves. Spamming some leaves, spamming some leaves. Ha ha ha. Hey, wait for this. Leave me alone. Ha 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 ha. Solid Snake, Solid Snake, Solid Snake. Get it? Because Onyx is a snake. Dude! You don't wear any pants! You must die! And that was my epic Ouija die voice. Let's hear. Ease up, what am I doing? Which way is out? Okay, so now you first realize you're lost. Repeller off. Oh lord. Oh lord, won't you buy me a max repel? Well, my friends all have super repels, and oh, that was a terrible song. No, it should be more like, oh Lord, won't you buy me a super repel? Do you know how kind of what? Yeah, getting lost in the mountains. Use twigs to train markers. But back to my song. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a super repel? My friends all have max repel, and that was a terrible song. Jigglypuff is the finest bitch on Pokemon. If any of you have watched these things, I recommend you go do that. Angry Black Man loves Pokemon. He goes like, Jigglypuff is the finest bitch on Pokemon. I wanna beep out of Jigglypuff. I had the beep sing to me. It will go like Jiggly. I'm not gonna do that part. Just go watch the video. It's hilarious. Every time I watch it, I burst out laughing. It's just die. You must die. Meow. That's right. Footballs. Wait, why am I singing a football song? This is freaking. Yeah, speaking of which, some football fans are so effing stupid that they say, "Oh, you like Pokemon?" Oh, you know, and just start laughing. But oh, I did my best. I am the very best, so you should learn from me. Haha. Let me just see what this hiker has to say before I continue ranting a little bit. Ah, can you beat my power? I sure as hell can't beat that belly of yours. I mean, you're fat as hell, man. Anyway, just kill these guys, 3 dudes. People walking around saying Pokemon is stupid, okay? And yet they watch football. A game with 20 idiots, 2 goals, each person in 1 goal, 20 idiots running after the ball, trying to kick it into that 4 squared goal, and you know, getting some goals. I know this sentence isn't really making any sense. Sorry, but think about it. If you think Pokemon is stupid and childish, gaming is never stupid and childish, okay? Just because something isn't as dumb and whatever the hell. Did it just say Illuminati? I believe it did. But whatever. You know, what the hell was that going on about just now? You have a Pokedex? I want one too. Look at my foot! What is with... I've had it with these motherfucking cosplayers in this motherfucking cave. Okay, what I was gonna say? Yeah, so the next time you football players, if you're watching this or any of that, before you start criticizing about Pokemon being a childish game or Pokemon being homosexual for some reason, think about it like this. You're playing a game. No, if you're complaining about it being a children's RPG, think about it like this. You're playing GTA, you're playing Call of Duty, games that, you know, it's just copying other games, other shooter games. You're playing a concept that is stupid because it's been so freaking repetitive. At least with Pokemon, they're adding new features like contests and battle towers and such. But in Call of Duty, the only difference there is really just they just change the something either gets left out and something new gets added in, but that's not the case in Pokemon. In Pokemon, stuff gets added all the time, but nothing really gets left out. Like in the 3rd generation, you have contests coming in. No, in 2nd generation, you have only the gyms. In 3rd generation, you start getting contests, but you still have the gyms. And if a football player is complaining about it, how about like this? As I've explained, you're kicking a ball on a yard, trying to score goals, and you're calling this game stupid? Maybe you should stand, watch a football game, just look at players like regular players, and start to think for yourself, okay, this is physical activity, but it's as stupid as a horse's ass. I'm out of Pokemon, you're out of something. Well, I suppose that's actually enough for this part. I don't really see the reason for me to keep going on this, so right now let's cut the video off. Fabulous Gamer out.